When Africa is mentioned in global conversations about security, the narrative is often negative: crime, instability, weak institutions. But that story is incomplete. Across the continent, several African countries are quietly proving the critics wrong. Not with slogans or headlines, but with discipline, reform, accountability, and professionalism in policing. From community-led safety models to technology-driven crime prevention, these nations are showing that effective law enforcement in Africa is not only possible, it's already happening. Today, we take a closer look at 7 African countries that are rewriting the narrative and setting new standards for public safety. Rwanda has built discipline, accountability, and public trust in the police force. Rwanda is frequently ranked among the safest countries in Africa, and much of this reputation comes from its discipline and prevention-focused policing system. The country relies heavily on a strong community policing model, where officers work closely with local leaders and residents to identify and prevent crime before it escalates. There's a strict emphasis on discipline within the police force, with a zero-tolerance approach to corruption and misconduct. Officers are highly visible in public spaces, approachable to citizens, and expected to respond quickly to concerns. These reforms have contributed to consistently low crime rates, particularly violent crime, and have strengthened public trust in law enforcement. Rwanda's approach shows that when prevention and accountability come first, the need for force is significantly reduced. Rwanda's plan is based on prevention and accountability first, force last. Ghana has enforced community engagement and reform. Ghana's police force has taken deliberate steps to rebuild public confidence by focusing on transparency and community engagement. Community policing initiatives now operate in both urban neighborhoods and rural communities, encouraging cooperation rather than confrontation. Police training programs increasingly emphasize human rights, professionalism, and ethical conduct. Disciplinary systems have become more transparent, allowing misconduct to be addressed more openly than in the past. Regular public outreach programs, safety education campaigns, and town hall-style interactions have helped bridge the gap between citizens and law enforcement. These reforms are gradually reshaping public perception and strengthening trust. Here is Ghana's main goal: trust grows when police work with the people. Morocco embraces modern policing that meets technology. Over the past decade, Morocco has invested heavily in modernizing its police force, especially in urban centers and tourist hubs. The introduction of advanced surveillance systems, digital crime databases, and real-time monitoring has improved crime detection and response times. Morocco has also developed specialized units to deal with cybercrime, organized crime, and terrorism, reflecting the changing nature of security threats. Training standards have improved, and cooperation with European security agencies has strengthened intelligence sharing and cross-border crime prevention. These upgrades have led to safer cities, improved tourist security, and more efficient policing overall. Key takeaway: technology combined with training leads to smarter policing. Senegal focuses on stability through professional policing. Senegal is often recognized for its calm and professional approach to law enforcement. Police officers are generally well-trained, measured in their responses, and guided by strong institutional norms. There is effective coordination between the police and judicial institutions, which helps ensure that arrests and investigations follow due process. Incidents of violent confrontations between police and civilians are relatively low, contributing to higher public confidence compared to many regional peers. This steady professionalism has played an important role in maintaining Senegal's long-standing political and social stability. Senegal's main focus is on professionalism and stability. Côte d'Ivoire made a great change. It has post-conflict policing turnaround. Following years of political instability and civil conflict, Côte d'Ivoire has undergone significant security sector reforms to rebuild its policing institutions. These reforms focused on restructuring command systems, improving training, and strengthening coordination between the police and the gendarmerie. Urban security has improved noticeably, with reductions in crime and better control of public spaces. Efforts have also been made to repair damaged relationships between citizens and law enforcement, especially in areas previously affected by violence. While challenges remain, the progress demonstrates that meaningful reform is possible even after prolonged crisis. Côte d'Ivoire believes reform is possible even after conflict. Kenya demonstrated reforms, oversight, and accountability in the police force. Kenya's police force has long faced public criticism, but recent reforms are beginning to change the narrative. The establishment of the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, has introduced external accountability and increased scrutiny of police conduct. Training programs now place greater emphasis on ethics, human rights, and proper use of force. The force has also benefited from better equipment, digital crime reporting systems, and improved investigative tools. While the reform process is ongoing, increased accountability and transparency are slowly improving public confidence. Kenya's key takeaway is oversight matters. Botswana has one of Africa's most trusted police forces. Botswana stands out as one of Africa's most peaceful and stable countries, and its policing system reflects that stability. The police operate under a strong rule of law with minimal political interference, which helps preserve professionalism and independence. Compared to many countries in the region, levels of police corruption are relatively low, and internal accountability mechanisms are taken seriously. Officers are known for reliable investigations, efficient response times, and consistent enforcement of the law. This environment has helped maintain public confidence and long-term institutional credibility. Botswana believes that independence strengthens integrity. Is African policing perfect? No. Is it failing everywhere? Absolutely not. These 7 countries prove that leadership, training, accountability, and community trust can transform policing, even in challenging environments. The narrative needs updating. Africa isn't standing still. What do you think about the African police? Let us hear your comments on this. Do like, share, and subscribe for more interesting topics on Africa.